Maybe we're going live now. Oh, it says we're going live. We are just going to assume that it's working because last time, there's a little lag there and I waited. And then when I went back and looked, there was like a minute of me waiting to show that it went live. So we're just going to assume that it did. So here we go. You may hear, oh, it says we're going live. Okay. It says we're working. So perfect. Here we go, ladies. So we are talking tonight all about selling. And so there are 4 different selling strategies, or not selling strategies, just like types of selling that I experience in my business and that are most common. Now, there are definitely plenty of others, but these are the 4 that I encounter every single month. Okay. And so I wanted to make sure we hit these. And so the first one that we have is selling at appointments. Okay. So you want to have appointments on your books. That's how your business grows. That's how you get new customers, right? Now, there are seasons that you may have to not hold as many appointments, but if you want a business that grows, that is where you're going to find it, is in holding appointments. And so when you are at an appointment, I know most of you probably done your education, so you know this, but I'm just gonna walk through like you know nothing. So when you're at an appointment, you are sampling products for people. So if you do, like we talked about last week, you're passing it around, they're putting it on the back of their hand, or you can do it on their face, like whichever one gets you most excited, that's what you're doing. And then it comes to the end, okay? And the first thing I want to tell you is don't be afraid to ask for the sale. Don't be afraid to ask for the sale. I can't tell you how many appointments I did at the beginning of my business where I was just like, well, how to make your skin feel? Okay, great. Like, don't be me. Okay, so what that looks like is closing the appointment. So we close our appointment in a big group and then individual close. So I'm going to run you through that since we've got some time right now of what that looks like at my appointments. And you will find your jam. You will figure out what works for you, or you may copy this exactly. I copied this exactly from Maureen. So, and I add a couple things in there of my own, but for the most part, it's exactly what she taught me. Okay. So when I'm at an appointment, they've experienced all of it. I only do half the face because I want them to feel. I don't want it to be oh my gosh, girl, your skin looks so much better. I want them to be able to like touch and feel their face. Okay. So have them feel it with the back of their hands because there's more nerve endings there. Like, oh my goodness, it's so soft and smooth. And then this is what my closing looks like. Yes, right? Like Mary Kay actually did a study where they brought in tons and tons of women, and 100% of them agreed their skin felt softer and smoother. And then I ask them to pull, like, imagine they're in their closet and take out an outfit that makes them feel incredible. Okay. And once they have it, I say, okay, now I bet when you wear this outfit, you walk with like your shoulders back and your head up, like you feel like you can take on the world when you're wearing this, right? And they're like, yes, like I feel so confident. I'm like, right. And then I say, okay, I want you to add up everything you spent on this outfit from top to bottom, shoes, accessories. Mine has a hat, so make sure you include that if yours has a hat. Like add it all together. And it doesn't matter to me if it's like 30 bucks or 3,000. Nothing makes me love you any more or less. It's just an example. So then they add it up and then give me their number. I say, okay, so you spent like $100 on it. How many times in the last month have you worn that outfit altogether? Okay, and they tell me most of the time it's like 1 or 2 times and they spend $100 on it. And I'm like, yeah, like we spend like $100, $200 on this outfit that we wear once or twice a month. So now I want you to picture your best friend. And so I have them picture their best friend. And I say, I'm willing to bet when you picture your best friend, you picture their face because your face is what people remember about you and will let you remember about other people. And that's one reason why I love what I get to do is I get to help people feel more confident in their skin because your skin is with you every single day. Whereas that outfit made you feel confident, but it's only with you once or twice a month. And eventually it's going to wear out where your skin is with you forever. Okay. So I walk them through that. And what that whole scenario is doing is it's helping them realize where they put value and how much money they're willing to spend on an outfit when it's only there once or twice when your skin is with you all the time. Okay. And so it's just kind of helping them compare that. And so from there, I say, I have some special deals for you. And so I pull out my closing sheet. And so I grabbed them both just so that way we can, let's see. Okay. Well, if it will let me share screen. I've never actually tried it going to YouTube. So we're gonna try it real quick. And make sure it works. Okay. iPhone. There we go. So here are the sheets, and y'all have all seen these before, but I just wanted to highlight a few things. Perfect. So it doesn't matter which closing sheet you use. Just use one and get confident with it. Okay, just pick one and get confident with it. So this is the first one that I used for a very long time in my business. Okay. And so it's got the different bundles there, and I just walk them through. And y'all, like we talked about a couple weeks ago, possession is like, or holding something is like 9/10 of owning it. And so I put together that bag right there, and I put those products in it, and I put, because I know what I'm sampling for them, so I put what they're sampling in their bag. I put their they can always pick different spa bar items, but the ones that I'm giving them to try, the mask I give them to try, I put in there, and then I always put in oil-free eye makeup remover. And so those are in their bag. And I have them hold it, and I have them open it and look at it and take things out. And I say, now, if you get the diamond bundle, this is everything you're getting. Or if you're getting the platinum bundle, this is everything you're getting. And I say, okay, but if you go to the gold, you don't get to keep the microdermabrasion, and you actually don't get to keep the bag either. Now, you can keep all the stuff in it, but I've got to take the bag back, and I've got to take microdermabrasion. So I take those two things away. And then, if it's the silver bundle, I have to take away your eye cream. And if it's the bronze bundle, you take away the day and nighttime. Okay. And so I'll walk them through that, taking that away. The other close sheet is this one right here that we talked about a couple weeks ago. So there it is. And you just have them pick the number of sets. So if they choose Cadillac, they pay $3.99, and they get to pick out 8 sets. And if you notice down at the bottom, underneath some of those are more than one set. And so whichever close sheet makes sense to you, run with it and go with it. And so that's how you sell at the appointment. I'm going to stop sharing for a second, Zach. I can see your face. The other thing about sharing at or selling at an appointment is this is life-changing, y'all. Be quiet. Be quiet. I can't tell you how many times I have and how many times I've witnessed people talk someone out of a sale because they're talking too much. Okay. So I give people their options, and then I say, what questions do you have? And then I sit there. And some people, it takes them a while to process, and it takes them a while to think things through. And some people immediately have a question or know what they want right then. And so I just be quiet and let them process, let them think. And then you can help walk them through, if they're like, I just want the microdermabrasion, or I just want the charcoal mask. I always take it back to brushing my teeth. Okay. Because sometimes people, they're just taking care of their skin, and they don't really know, like, yeah, you can see things on the charcoal mask, but if you only ever do the charcoal mask, you're not really helping your skin that much. And so I will take them through, okay, I want you to imagine with me real quick that you go to the dentist to have your teeth professionally whitened, but you've never actually brushed them at home. Like, how ridiculous does that sound, right? So that's kind of what you're doing when you're just doing a mask, or when you're just doing microdermabrasion, and you're not partnering it with a good cleanser and moisturizer. That cleanser and moisturizer are like you brushing your teeth at home. So kind of comparing it to that, because everybody brushes their teeth. Okay, so they get that. And so that is how you sell at an appointment. We do that close that I just mentioned at a table. And then we take it individual to kind of have the money transaction, right? Because if you're at a party, it may not be, you may have people that want to spend money, but because their friend next to them is not spending money, now they feel uncomfortable about spending money, or maybe they don't have some money to spend, but they don't want to stay in front of their friend. Like, you have all of those awkward situations. So to avoid it, we do individual. We talk to them over to the side. And how How I do that is I always have a little gift for them. So whether it's a color card or the little scrunchie that Marian talked about or whatever, and I say, I have your gift for you and I'm going to give it to you at the end when we talk individually. And we'll just talk individually about some of your own personal skincare needs and how you thought you liked these products. Okay, so that's the appointment. At the appointment. Selling after the appointment. Okay, so we have active selling after the appointment and we have passive selling after the appointment. Okay, so active is when you're out there, when you're going for it, when you're asking for those sales again, and passive are just those reorders that just come in, right? And we all want those. We all want to build a business of reorders, right? Where you just randomly get that email and you're like, oh my God, I just got a reorder, right? Like those are the favorite. Those always make me smile. So after an appointment, I will stick in a letter in the mail to my customers. Okay, so this is pretty much passive selling. I'm not following up about this letter. This is something I'm just dropping in the mail. And since we've got a little time, I'm going to read it to you real quick. And I don't mind if anybody wants this, I will definitely share it. So here we go. So it's got my picture down at the bottom. And it says, so right there, I print it all and I print them all beforehand, but before I mail it, I write their name up there. And so it says, Sarah, hope you are tickled pink with our products and customer service. I personally want to welcome you as one of my valued customers and keep you in the know of all that I offer my customers. Please feel free to call anytime with questions or to place a reorder, and I will get with you as soon as possible. I want you to know that it is my privilege to work with you to find the products that will help you look and feel great. You may not have thought about it this way, but as an independent beauty consultant, I am a small business owner. So when you purchase products from me, you are supporting a small business in our community, and all of my profit stays in our community. As always, I'll customize my service to suit your shopping needs, whether that is the ultimate inconvenience with online shopping 24/7 or on the app, a gift for someone special, or complimentary skincare and color appointments. Please know that the personal information I have about you will not be shared or sold with anyone or any company. Thank you for putting your trust in me and allowing me to be your consultant. Here are some exciting features of being a preferred customer. You're now included in my quarterly mailing, which means that you will receive the most up-to-date product catalog, the lookbook, once a quarter, along with a special gift with purchase offer only for my preferred customers. Following the lookbook each quarter, I will have an open house at my home where you can see the new quarter products and receive a 20% discount on your product order just for attending. You'll receive a pink postcard invite to my open house each quarter. Free shipping and or personal delivery right to your door. 25% off your purchase during your birthday month. Hostess rewards for sharing a facial with 3 to 5 friends, and 100% satisfaction guarantee on all product purchases. If for any reason your products do not meet your needs or expectations, please call my office and I'll exchange your products for you. And then it says, did you know I have a gift service? Whenever you need a gift for that special someone, whether it's for a birthday, get well, Mother's Day, graduation, or any occasion, I'm glad to wrap it up and deliver or mail your gift. Again, welcome to my pink world, Emily Lewis. And it's got my number and my website. And then I include this. It's just like some fun facts about Mary Kay that they may not know. And so I put that in there. And then I put in a 10% off coupon for their purchase within the next, like I normally have it expire, not the current month, but the next month. And so the idea is when, yeah, Rebecca, I will definitely share that with you. I'll post it in the unit pages afterwards. So that way everybody's got it. But I personally let it expire, not the current month, but the next month, because when a customer buys with you 3 times, they are super, super sticky to you. Okay. So they may kind of wane or whatever, but they love you at that point. Okay. And so when I can have them purchase that second time pretty quickly after their appointment, they still have those warm, fuzzy feelings about how I made them feel at the appointment. And so I love sharing that letter with them. Okay. So that's immediately after the appointment, how you can share. And then the last 2 things, third is upselling. Upselling. And I know y'all, that is a weird word, right? Like it makes you feel a little weird, but everyone does it. Everyone does it. Fast food places ask you if you want to make that a large, right? That's upselling. Every single business out there does it. Hey, don't forget, I don't know if I've ever like checked out at Sam's or Kroger or whatever, but right before you get to the checkout page, they say, hey, don't forget these items. These are ones you normally purchase. That's a form of upselling. They're trying to make you spend just a little bit more money, right? And so I love how we do it. I love how tasteful it is, and how it's honestly just providing really great customer service. So if you have not seen the half price deals, I'm going to share my screen again real quick to walk you through it. But basically what this is not something, I don't blast it on my Facebook VIP group. My customers do get an email with it at the beginning of the month, but for the most part, this is individual conversations when I have a reorder. So when I have a reorder on my website, if they spend less than $50, I'm sending them a message and I'm saying, hey girl, did you know that when you spend $50, you unlock a half price special deal? I just wanted to make sure you knew that that was available to my customers. So when you spend blank more, you get to pick one of these options out. And then I send them the picture with it. Okay. When they spend 50, I'm sending them a message. Hey, you unlocked one of my half price deals for spending $50 with me. Do you see something on here that maybe you've been wanting to try or you need to stock up on? And so the whole idea behind it is someone may try a new product at half price when they wouldn't try it at full price. Even though we have 100% satisfaction guarantee, no matter how many times you tell people, sometimes they just don't want to do that. And so when it's half price, they are more likely to try a new product. So here's what that deal sheet looks like. Is it going to come up? There it goes. Okay. So here's what it looks like. Basically, whatever is on here, they can choose. For every $50 they spend, they get to pick one item. One item. So you can see it gives you an item and it's got half price. You can technically make your own. I would not put effort into making your own because there is a new one of these that comes out and your director always posts it, that comes out every single month. So this is May's. Okay. And so there's your products. Okay. And I'll tell you a little hint, just because I love you guys. So tonight, we're going to talk a little bit more about the things that are on sale for 55% off that the flash sale Mary Kay has going on. And you can guarantee that things that are on the flash sale will be on that half price deal sheet either the next month or the following month. Okay. The only reason it wasn't on May's is May's was already made when that flash sale happened. And so they will be on June's every single time. Okay. It's going to feature things that you want to move. Okay. So it's fabulous. I have sold so much. So just for example, I had a $100 order come in today. And because it is 2 days before the end of the month, and it is like, I have some goals that I haven't quite hit yet for this month in my personal business. I decided to do double deals, which means instead of for every $50, they earn one deal. For every $50, they earn two. Okay. So because she spent $100 with me, she earned 4 deals because I'm doing double deals. And again, this isn't something I'm super advertising. This is one-on-one conversations with people. I said, hey girl, you unlocked 4 of these deals because it's double deals day. And I even let her pick between April's and May's because I was like, you get to pick since it's 2 days before the next month. And so she picked out all 4 of her items, and this $100 order now went to $178. So $78 that would have been left on the table if I wouldn't have offered this. Yes, they're half price. Yes, I technically don't make anything off of it. I'm just paying for the cost of the product. But 2 of the things she chose were I've got extra on my shelf that I really need to move. And so it helped me move those products, right? So that way I can keep fresh products on my shelf. And she gets really great customer service out of it. So there's your upselling special deals. The last thing I want to share is the lookbook. And y'all, So it's too late to send the lookbook for this quarter. That has already finalized, but keep this in your back pocket if you didn't submit. And there are ways to still use it even if you didn't submit and purchase lookbooks for your customers. But if you did order them for your customers, when you'll see a post that it has mailed, you'll also receive one in your mailbox probably. And if you haven't put yourself in there as a customer to mail you a couple, put yourself in there. So I put some, this is just a free bonus tip. It was not in my notes, but I put in my customers, I put about 5 customers and their names are preferred customer. And then it's my phone number, my email address, and not my name, my phone number, my email address. And then it says preferred customer to my personal address. And so those catalogs come to my address, when I submit them for preferred customer program, and sign my name up for the look. I pay 90 cents to have about 5 of those sent to my address. So that way I have about 5 to 10 catalogs with the samples already in them. And so that's a super, super fun little tip there. But here is your script, y'all. So when you see that these catalogs are hitting mailboxes, you're going to call your customers and you're going to say, "Hey, Mary, this is Emily. I wanted you to know I paid," first keyword right there, I paid. Tell them you paid for it, okay? So you're not throwing your money out the window. I paid for you to get the new spring catalog. So even though we call it the lookbook, they don't know what that is, okay? So, "Hey, Mary, this is Emily. I wanted you to know I paid for you to get the new spring catalog. Have you gotten it yet?" And she answers, "Yay, great. Have you had a chance to open it up and look at it? What did you think about the sample?" I'm going to ask them about the sample. Maybe know what page it's on. "Hey, it's on page 12. And then I say, "You can purchase anything out of there on my website. Your loyalty and friendship means the world to me." Okay. So that's the conversation. That's how it goes. You want to make sure you tell them you paid for them to get the catalog, draw their attention to the sample, and then make sure you throw in there, "Your loyalty and friendship means the world to me." So that way they feel appreciated about it. I don't have the exact numbers, but I can directly tell a difference when I follow up with customers like this and when I just send the lookbook. And when I just send the lookbook, people are not always the greatest about getting back with me, but this is my business and this is my responsibility to follow up with them and check in with them. Okay. So it's just a good point to tell them how grateful I am for them. So there are your selling strategies. Add appointments immediately after with that new customer letter, upselling, and then when the lookbook comes out. Now, clearly there are others, right? Like there's gift giving, there's Mother's Day coming up, there's teacher appreciation and nurse appreciation. Like we have all those selling opportunities as well. But these are the ones that happen very, very consistently. Okay. Do y'all have any questions over anything I shared? I know that was a lot. Amy, I'm sorry. It is called Paparazzi Pink. And it is my favorite lipstick, but it was a limited edition. It comes back every now and then. But it's not currently around. You can go to Mary Kay in Touch and click contact us and say, "My customers," right? So you can say, "My customers keep asking for Paparazzi Pink. Can we please bring it back?" And you can put that, and when they get lots of those, they'll bring it back. I say they'll bring it back. They bring it back if they possibly can. Okay. Okay. Anything else, ladies? Any other questions? Do I need to paste that script with the lookbook right here? Would that be helpful? Yes, yes. Okay. Listen, y'all. Why is everybody camera off tonight? Is it because we said we're going live on YouTube?
I already washed my face. I'm ready for bed.
Well, we will let it slide. I just miss seeing y'all's faces.
I will. You just have to give me a moment.
Okay, perfect. Um, okay. Here is your hello, Rebecca. You go by Becky, don't you?
I do.
Okay. It's
But
like,
it's okay if you call me Rebecca. I mean, I'm just kind of used to it either way.
okay. So clearly the way it's typed needs a little love, but y'all are all smart, savvy business women and can figure it out. But it's typed in a way that you would like say it in a phone conversation. But it's also typed in a way where you can condense it and send it in a text. Now, the phone conversation is going to be way better, right? Because you can hear their voice, they can hear your voice, all of those kinds of things. I have actually, I'll share this with y'all. I recently started consistently calling my customers. So I call 10 customers every day, Monday through Friday. And my goal is not to ask them about Mary Kay. I'm literally calling and asking how they're doing. And how can I pray for you? And what's going on? How are your kids doing? You know, I saw so-and-so's picture. I just wanted to call and congratulate y'all. And while it seems like it's not, you know, like that's not really an income producing activity. You're not asking them about Mary Kay. I have booked, I just started doing this and I've already booked 3 appointments, like just kind of check up from the neck up, or someone needing help walking through wedding makeup, or like just different appointments like that. That these are kind of customers that were super fringe and had kind of like just fallen off. But I was able to reconnect with them. And so it's just been so super powerful. People have shared things with me that I've gotten to pray for them about. And so that's not really a selling strategy, but that is good customer service. So even if it's just, you know, I'm going to call one customer a day, just a quick phone call on the way home. Most of them don't even pick up. A lot of people don't pick up the phone, just because it may not be a convenient time for them to talk. But just leave a voicemail and them hearing your voice. I've had people text me back afterwards and be like, oh my goodness, I needed that today. Thank you so much. So just a couple more free tips that weren't on my notes. Okay. Any other questions, ladies? Oh, Sonia, your hair doesn't look that great. Whatever. I just saw that message. Listen, if I'm having a rough hair day, y'all will see it because I do it all the time. I just pull my hair back right here. Y'all are welcome. Now y'all know my secret. Okay. I'm kicking the booking people out of their breakout room. Let's do this. Okay, here they come. Yeah.
Okay. It wouldn't let me do it. It was like, we're live streaming. Do you confirm? Just saying. I'm like, yes, I'm fine. I'm fine.
No, we're live streaming.
Yeah.
Live streaming to my YouTube.
Exactly. I think I'm pretty. Hey, everybody. So glad you are here with us. Oh my gosh. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being on here. If you are over on YouTube watching and you want to jump on the Zoom, absolutely come on over and join us. And this is where the interaction is happening. Hey, beautiful Heather Peach, my yours, and Amy, and Rebecca, and Sonia, Mary, Brandy, Cheryl, yay! So excited to see everybody. Okay, so we are ready to get started. Thank you so much for investing in yourself. It is time for you to be celebrated and to be recognized for the work that you did this last week. And the beautiful Marian Forrest is going to take it away.
Hello, ladies. We are so excited that you are here and we are ready to do some recognition. So first thing we're going to do is we are going to recognize last week's Achievers, thank you so much, Cheryl, Marion, Mary, and Heather Beechen Myers. I don't know how to say your name by itself. And Heather. Did you see? I like had to stop myself from saying Heather Beechen Myers. So thank you guys so much for sharing with us, being accountable to us, so that we could celebrate you. So first off, woo, 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 the queen of bookings this week is the beautiful Marion Cash Rose with 8 bookings. Get it, girl. The beautiful queen of sales this week with over $600. So that's an Emerald Star week. Cheryl, with your last name, Lucia Tulos. Did I say it right? I don't know. We're going to just pretend like I did. Very, very... Oh, that annoys me. So now we're going to have a little
I
work together.
practiced with her a couple weeks ago, and now I'm second guessing everything.
Is it Lucier or Lucier? Is the
Lucier,
I mean, Lucier? Tulos? Tuyos? I don't know.
Second guessing everything, Cheryl. We practiced
She's the
so
queen.
much.
She's the queen of sales, and I believe, wasn't she the queen last week or really close to the queen last week? Really close.
Melissa was the queen, but she was real close.
Yeah.
Okay, Cheryl, say your name for us.
Get it, girl.
All right.
Okay, this is me right here.
Lucia.
Lucia. Tullus.
I said it right. Tullus. Okay. I got it. Tullus.
So it's a lot of people at the Tullus throws them off. They want to say Tulos or Tuyos. It's Tullus.
Yeah, I got it now. We're good. Tullus. Like, tell us what you gonna do next week.
Like, yes. Tell us what.
Did you see how I did that, y'all? Did you see? I was good. Okay, and then our queens of team building, we have a double crown for the most shares, and that was the beautiful Cheryl Lucier Tullus and Mary Kano. Yay! So we are so excited about that. Now I'm just doing a quick check. Do we have any brand new consultants? We do not. So I want to talk about April SOAR Achievers. We already have so many in. We have until the rest of tonight and tomorrow to get her done. So, and let's just be honest, y'all. If you cannot sell these next 2 days and get up to 600, you are not opening your mouth. We've got teacher appreciation, nurse appreciation. Those are this week. Put stuff together and hand it out, because there are people that are buying. Mary was just sharing with me that she had people, she went to car dealerships and they were, y'all, and they were buying. They bought 4 of her packages, her little bouquets that she made. Y'all, all she did was put it together. There you go. So they're buying. We got Mother's Day in 2 weeks. We've got graduations, weddings. We've got so much going on right now, you guys. So this is a great selling season. And way to go, Amy. Okay, so April SOAR, she getting her done. Debbie Pemberton, Giovanna Solka, Janie Nardiello, Becky Stewart, Maggie Robinson, Melissa Runyon, Marion Cash Rose, Marion Forrest. I said Marion Cash Rose for Marion Forrest. Anyway, go ahead. Crystal Fells, Caitlin Fusel, Jennifer Conger, Cheryl Lucier Tullus. Now, grand month achievers. That means they've done over 1,000 wholesale. Grand girls, Marion Cash Rose and Becky Stewart. Way to go. Woo! Our SOAR and our grand girls. Way to go. And then just a reminder, Star Consultant Cruise in October. When you are a star, you get to go on this cruise with us. You get invited, and then you can earn your way into getting a free cruise. $100 deposit, do it this month. We already have stars for this quarter. Ruby Star, Melissa Runyon. Emerald Star, Caitlin Fusel. Marion Cash Rose. And actually, I think I'm a Ruby or Diamond Star. I don't think we have us on there, but I just finished it. So we're going to go Marion Ruby Star. Yay. Woo! I think I'm more than that, but we're going to just keep it at Ruby. Okay, I'm making sure we get hit anything. Okay, I'm turning it over to Maureen.
Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Okay, and you guys need to be on here next week because Emily Lewis is going to train on how she has been going out, getting leads, increasing the number of people that she is being in front of. It is the most inspiring. So be on here next week for that. Okay, so I want you to picture the seminar stage. Now, some of you have never been to seminars, so you don't know what to picture. So what I want you to picture is a stage now double that size. It's huge, and it has this pathway that you walk out onto, and it is massive, and it has men in suits that guide you and show you where to walk and where to stand so that you are always your most confident self. Now, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to see yourself in the director suit, that Barbie pink tweed suit, looking oh so pretty in pink, which is the theme of seminar this year. And I want you to look down at your shoes. You are rocking the docks. Oh, yes, you are. You are in a black pair of Doc Martens. You are looking trendy. You're looking chic. You're looking stylish. You're looking edgy, but you're also looking comfortable. You're not falling. You're not wobbling. You have got it under control. And we all walk and march out in absolute, exact precision. I am so excited about that. So excited. Okay, so open your eyes. Now we are going to figure out how to create that, how to make that happen, because all of the vision in the world does not work unless you do. So first, we are going to get you some dates for you to write down so that you know what's coming up for you to take advantage of. And I'm going to pass it on.
Perfect. Okay, here we go. So for the events happening, hang on. There we go. I was like, where did my notes go? Okay. For the events happening, we have the beauty bar on May 9th. Okay, so May 9th, mark that down at 7 p.m. This is an event where you, the new products will be shared. We'll be talking about the business. So mark that one down. May 9th at 7 p.m. We also have Prize Day Thursday. Okay, so there are two events happening at the same time. Whatever gets you most excited, or maybe you have somebody that's already experienced the new products and you just need to layer them with the business. You would send them to Prize Day Thursday. Prize Day Thursday is mostly business. We share a little bit about products, but it's hardcore business. And then the virtual beauty bar experience, that's going to be products and marketing and all of that. And so if you've struggled nailing someone down for an appointment, or maybe you just need to layer them with more products, that is a great one to layer right there. Okay. Then, so those are two selling and sharing events coming up that you want to make sure you have marked down. We have some more just kind of like fun, special, and oh, thank you. I almost missed one. May 9th. That same night, 8 p.m. is a winner circle. Winner circle. So this is for Reds people who are new team members, so new consultants in April and May, and 600 SOAR achievers. Okay, so these are happening on May 9th, 8 p.m. You're invited to this winner circle where we have a special guest speaker that you will get to hear from and you'll get to learn and grow from. And then, let's see, Red Rageous. Red Rageous. So this is not an event that you would invite people to. This is for you. And if this has been on your heart for a while, if you are imagining yourself up on that seminar stage, wearing the docs, all the things, the first step is red, right? Like you can't become a director without being a red jacket first. So, I mean, you can skip through it super fast, but, so Red Rageous is the first Thursday of every month. So the one for May is May 2nd. So if you have one team member, you know, can you do pro calls with your director the next 24 hours to get you in red before the end of the month? Let's get you there. So you can be part of that incredible Red Rageous call. Then the last thing I've got for us is, well, two last things. Flash sale. Flash sale. We talked about this in our business basics in the new consultant training at the beginning. Flash sale is happening right now, 55% off on the resurfacer booster, on translucent powder, and on the hand sanitizer. Okay. And it's not a bundle. Y'all, when I first started, I thought it was a bundle. I thought we had to have all of them. You get to pick which ones or how many of each, and grab these up. They're super fun. I went ahead and told them, these will be part of the special deals in June. They will be on the special deal sheet. So you want to go ahead and grab them now while they're discounted. So resurfacer booster is on sale for $17.10. Your hand sanitizer is on sale for $3.60. And then your translucent powder is on sale for $8.10. So snag those up. And then the last thing I have, y'all, we were just talking about seminar and the vision that's born at seminar, the girlfriend time, everything happens at seminar, and you don't really understand until you've been. There's just not words that can describe it. And so y'all, registration for consultants open today. And those that have already registered are Melissa Runyon, Cheryl Lucier Tulos, Giovanna Solka, Marion Ann Ivy, Jasmine Moore, Juanita Diego, Jennifer Conger, Maureen Ship, Marion Forrest, and me. So we will be there, and we want you to be there too. We want you to get registered and be there. Go ahead and lock in your registration. We can't wait to get to celebrate with you. Okay.
Okay, ready for me?
Yep, take it away.
I'm so excited. Okay, so tonight what we're going to share about is team building. Now, I know we had a super exciting team building month in April because Mary Kay threw a special out there, but we have an amazing opportunity every month. It's an incredible business every month. I had somebody ask me the other day, they were like, how long have y'all been in business? Because she was not going to be impressed unless it was a really long time. And I was like, 60 years. And she goes, oh. Because so many companies have come and gone. Okay, so we are going to talk about team building and what that looks like for you. Now, as you know, if you've heard me train, this is the most organic part of Mary Kay, meaning that it varies from person to person in what that actual conversation looks like. Why is that? Because it is so very personal. Basically, you are spending time peeking into her heart and her head. You're seeing what she loves and what she dreams about. And then you are looking for a connection with Mary Kay. So let's talk about what that looks like. Now, just because it's organic does not mean that it doesn't have a purpose. So if you are an outline person, then you're going to do A, B, C. And A is going to be hear from them. You're going to hear from them. B is you're going to share with them. And C, you're going to dream over them. So let's talk about hear from them. You're going to ask them to share a little bit about themselves. Now, this is their time to talk. People love to talk about themselves, but they may not act like it. They may be like, I don't know what to say. It's not that they don't know what to say. It's that they don't want to do it wrong. So make it okay. So how do you make it okay? I say, what do you want me to know? Because then it basically says whatever you say is great. Whatever you say is correct because it's what you want me to know. So I go, okay, well, what do you want me to know? And then they say whatever they want to say. And I am listening. I am listening for patterns. I am listening for a little bit of a dream. I'm listening and I'm remembering, just remembering little things. Asking any questions, like anything that if she says, I drove a bus, I'm like, okay, she drove a bus. You're like, okay, she drove a bus. But I would ask, wait a minute, do you mean like a school bus or do you mean like a charter bus? Because if I don't know, then I'm going to ask a question. Because that lets them know I'm listening to you and I want to know you. I want to get to know you. So when you are hearing from them, you're asking clarifying questions about whatever it is that you don't know. Now, I will tell you, some people can stream through this process very quick. I don't. I take my time. I am truly curious about people. I love the privilege of hearing their heart. So I just we wallow around in it for a minute. So then I will ask a question. Once they've shared with me a little bit about them and I'm kind of logging it into memory, then I will say, because I want to hear her dream. I've given her a safe space where anything she says is okay. And I've clarified, I want to get to know you better because I've asked some clarifying questions. We've all established we're okay here. I like you. You like me. You're not on a hot seat. We're just talking. So now that I've created that safe space, then I'm going to ask a question to help me understand her heart and her future, her preferred future. So the way I ask that is, and you're going to want to write this down. Okay, if you had all the time in the world and all the money that you wanted, what would you do, have, or become? And I say that slowly so that they can take it in, so that they can swallow it down, because you don't get asked those kind of questions very often. So if you had all the time in the world, time is no hindrance for you, and you have all the money that you want, notice I did not say that you need, because needs change. All the money that you want, what would you do, have, or become? Fast forward 1 year. Tell me what that looks like. And then let them talk, because now they are dreaming. And in this space, this is where you're listening for how Mary Kay can be a part of that. Be a part of that journey, be a part of that future. Now, she's not going to hear it yet. So you're just going to let her talk. You're going to ask any clarifying questions. Oh, you would travel? Where would you go? Oh my goodness, I have heard. And then you know, and keep the dreaming going. Ask, get the conversation going. Okay, so that's about her. You have heard from her. Now you're going to share with them. Basically, there's only 3 things people need to know about Mary Kay. In my opinion, because it is such not a big deal, is number 1, we make a 50% profit margin. And the way that you can say this is there's basically 3 questions that people ask me. So I'll go ahead and share those with you. Number 1 is, and I ask it in the form of a question. And the reason I ask it in the form of a question is because your brain thinks differently. One of the things I learned in my psychology is your brain thinks differently when it's asked a question versus told a statement. Okay. When you're told a statement, your brain rapid fires to find an exception, to make it wrong, to disprove. But when you're asked a question, then your brain rapid fires through all the data to see what you know about that. So it's pulling, and your brain goes so much exponentially faster. So I like to ask questions to make their brain move. So people ask me 3 questions. So I'm going to go ahead and share those with you. So the first question people ask is, what is your profit margin? So they're rapid thinking, and their brain is going to go to all of the different things that they've ever heard about. And I say, in Mary Kay, we actually make 50%. We're one of the highest in the retail industry. Second thing people ask me is, what is your monthly quota? We don't have one. In Mary Kay, we get to, but we don't have to. Now, just so y'all know, because we are so used to Mary Kay, there are some other companies that require you to pay on a monthly basis to keep your website. If you don't pay, you don't keep your website. If you don't place an order in 3 months, you are out. We have how long? Notice how I just asked a question. We actually have 1 year. Yeah. I don't say all of that to them. I'm saying that to you. We are spoiled. We are that spoiled child. Yeah. Team build. Team build. Don't be entitled. Okay. So first question. What is our profit margin? We make 50%. What is required? What's your monthly quota? We don't have one. In Mary Kay, we get to, we don't have to. There is a 1 year. You have to place 1 order once a year, but that's it. And when they're hearing that, they're like, oh, I can do that. And then the third is, what does it take financially to become a consultant? It's $35. You can build your empire for $35. If I lose $35 in the grocery store, it is not going to change my life. But this $35 has absolutely changed my life. Okay, so let's talk about, and now I dream with them. I dream with, because now they're in the headspace of maybe I could. And I want to help them take that dream that they have and attach it to Mary Kay and use their Mary Kay business to grow personally and professionally to reach that dream. Mary Kay is a vehicle. It's a tool. Just like a pencil is a tool. Like you can write words of encouragement or you can write words that tear people down. It's a tool. It's not bad. It's a pencil. It's what you do with it. Mary Kay is a tool. You can either get a discount or you can build an empire and change women everywhere. It's a tool. So let's help them dream using this tool. Okay, so tell me more about, that's an excellent phrase to write down. Tell me more about, because when you ask that question, you are giving her permission to talk. You want her to do more of the talking than you. Why? Number 1 is because people don't normally have the space to talk. And if you give them the space to talk, you gave them permission to dream. If they can dream it, that's what God put on their heart. Once you know it, go help them get it. Ask more questions about the dream. I'll just use the travel thing for an example. Okay, so travel, where would you go? Remind me again. Oh, you like the beach? Okay. Fabulous. Okay, so would it be like Caribbean or would it be like Hawaii? Like, what are we talking about? Hawaii? Okay, great. So let me ask you, if you were able to build a Mary Kay business, take those profits, help women feel more beautiful about themselves and enjoy buying from you, and at the same time, you're creating the income to take that trip to Hawaii, and your kids are helping you in the process. They're helping you sticker the product. They're helping you take it up to the door. They're telling the people, thank you so much for helping us earn that trip to Hawaii. They're fully aware that you are earning a trip to Hawaii for them. They are very grateful, and they communicate that openly to the people that are supporting you and helping you make it happen. Those people are going to buy something somewhere, somehow, but they're choosing to buy it from you for two reasons. Number one, they love Mary Kay, and number two, they love you. And your kids are getting to watch. They're getting to watch grit and work ethic. They're getting to watch gratitude. They're getting to, do you see what I'm saying? Like, you start talking, you start dreaming, you start pouring in and walking that dream out in a reality according to what she values. If she has no kids, don't go there. Go, oh my gosh, you're going to be the hottest thing on that beach. Oh, teeny weeny bikini, get it, girl. You know, whatever it is that is her space, go there and celebrate it and help her get it. Okay, then after that, so those are the three things. Hear from them, share with them, and dream over them. Then close the appointment. So often people just kind of leave it out there and then they don't know what to do with it. Kind of like the 7th grader at the dance, they don't know what to do with their hands. Okay, you're going to close the appointment. Close the appointment. How do you do that? How do you do that? You ask the question on a scale of 1 to 10 and clarify what 1 is and what 10 is. 10 is, are you kidding me? $35 US. Well, let me just do that right now. I got it. So that's a 10. A 1 is, I just want to be a customer. Like, I want to pay full price. I'll charge me double. I just want to be a customer. That's a 1. Like, I'll help you build your business. I will hold a party. I will invite my friends. I will scrub my toilet. I'm a 1. And I tell them what a 1 is, so that if they pick a 1, they're going to hold a party. They're going to invite their friends. They're going to scrub their toilet. Yeah, I tell them what a 1 is. And because they gave me permission to. So I make sure it's really, really good. You know what I'm saying? Like, walk it out. It's not like I'm just going to buy from you. You're going to do that anyway at a 4, 5, and a 7. Okay. 1 to 10. Don't pick 5. 5 is in the middle. You don't know what it is. Therefore, I don't know what it is. Because you don't know what it is, don't pick a 5. On a scale of 1 to 10, what's your number? Now, the more often you do that, and the more often you hear women's numbers, you will learn what those numbers mean. They have pretty much exact things that they mean. I'm not going to tell you what they mean. You'll figure it out. But here's what I want you to know. If someone is a 10, they're a 10, sign them up right then. Take out your phone. Oh my gosh, let's do this right now. Let me just, and then you go down to your phone. You do not make eye contact with them. You start working here. And you get the online, you go to the Mary Kay In Touch. Sending an agreement now is so easy. All you do is click where it says personal link, click copy, go to the text thread, paste it there, send it to them. It comes up in a text. You don't have to get their email. You don't have to make sure you're spelling it right. Is that a dash or a hyphen? Like, you don't have to do any of that. It's so easy. Copy, click, paste, send. And they've got it right there. And then they open it up and they start filling it out. Okay. If they're a 10, they're a 10. If they're a 9, they're a 10. They just can't say 10. There's something about, got to be humble. I don't want to disappoint anybody. That's a 9 is a 10. An 8 is a 10. They just don't want you to have expectations over them. 8 is a 10, 9 is a 10, 10 is a 10, sign them up right there. An 8, how do you take them to a 10? You go, do you have any additional questions? Do you have any additional questions that I have not answered? That's a good one to write down. Do you have any additional questions that I have not answered? And they'll either ask a question or they'll say, no, not really. Okay, great. Let's get you started. Because if you don't have questions, you're ready to get started. And here's the thing. If it is not okay, they'll let you know. Oh, you know what? I actually think I want to think about it. Okay, great. Is there anything that I can say to help make your think time more productive? Is there anything that I can say to help make your think time more productive? And then the other numbers, just listen, ask questions so that you fully understand and listen. And I'll share an example. One time I was talking to a girl and she was telling me about how overwhelmed she was with life. She was a 2, could not take another thing on her plate. Her world was so full. Like it sounds good, but there's no possible way. And I said, I hear you, not a problem. And she listed it all. And I said, when would you like for me to call back? And she said 2 weeks. I was like, wow, you got a head whipping fast world. I didn't say that. I was just like, great, no problem. I'll do that. And wrote it down, called back in 2 weeks. Because I never would have called back in 2 weeks. After you listen to that laundry list, it's 2 to 4 months. She knew what I didn't. So I had to ask a question so that I would know. Okay, does anyone have any questions for me about team building? The last thing I'm going to leave you with is, if they are meant for you, they will be yours. You are not powerful enough to screw it up. God is bigger. You can do it all wrong with the right heart, and they will be yours. And you can do it all right with the wrong heart, or they're not the right person for you, and they will not be yours. Release it to Jesus and share. Thank you. Okay, so now we're going to pop over into the breakout rooms.
Yes. Hey, can I share my screen super quick? Because I forgot something.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so at seminar, Princess Court Achievers and above get these fabulous earrings. So just wanted to pop them up there real quick so everyone could see. If you have not checked out Princess Court, if you've not looked at your numbers, look at those because aren't they beautiful? Princess Court and above. So Queen's Court, Princess Court, and everything in between.
Okay, and keep in mind, y'all, when you're looking at this flash sale, you get retail credit, but you pay the discounted price. So strategize your business. I will buy up and then continue to sell later. Translucent powder, it's a powder. It doesn't have a shelf life. It has a half-life. Strategize. The hand sanitizer, put that in your referral bag. Absolutely, yes. And the resurfacer, yes, please. Retextures your skin, increases moisturization. And somebody said they put it on the bottom of their feet. And I thought, it retextures your skin. That's a good thought. And they were like, it's completely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I would love for somebody to do it and tell me what you think. Okay, do we have any questions in the little chat thing? Oh, do you want to share a picture of the prices and they can take a screenshot or a picture of that? Or do you have it? Maybe not. It's fine. Okay.
Marion already shared them.
Thank you, Marion. Whichever one. OG, whatever. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Red Rages is 8 p.m. Central.